Let's go live. It says I'm still connecting, waiting to go live here with y'all. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Shootin the Shit with Susan. It's my Friday live. And really, I just want to pop in here with you real briefly to give you a heads up that this month, April, I'm starting to do the Shootin the Shit deep dive where I bring on a guest expert to come and shoot the shit with me on different topics. And coming up on April 15th, I have the Portal Priestess, my good dear friend Sierra Sullivan, who's going to share with us some incredible and awesome information about the mystical aspects of our yoni, of our female genitalia. Yes, the pussy, the power of the pussy. I just got off filming actually a masterclass with her for one of my programs, the Pleasure Revival Experience, which is a program I lead for women who want to stay wet, juicy, and sexually alive at midlife and beyond using what you've already got, a vagina. We're kind of wrapping up the conclusion of that course right now. I'm going to be launching that course again coming up in June, so stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, I want you to please mark your calendar for 12 p.m. Eastern Time on Wednesday, April 15th. I'll be having Sierra come on, and we're going to shoot the shit about the beauty and the mystical aspect of our sacred feminine sexuality as we know it through the pussy. There's some really amazing stuff, and Sierra really is. She's the Portal Priestess. She's absolutely amazing, and really kind of going into some of the more esoteric aspects of our sexuality. I think, so much of what's out there is more of just focusing on the physical, right? And how do we have more pleasure and more orgasm? But we don't tend to give a lot of credence to or really understand that we have aspects of the divine that are built into our female bodies. And it's true for the male body as well. I am a specialist in women's sexuality. That is my jam through and through. And I very much have been on a path of personal growth and development. And a big part of that has involved sexual healing, but also really working with what's called like womb wisdom, or sort of these divine portals or these divine aspects of our anatomy that are found through things like the G-spot, the cervix, the womb, the ovaries. We can have a relationship with this part of our body that isn't just about having sex or pleasure, that truly can take us into very, very deep states of our own consciousness that are truly portals into divine knowledge and divine wisdom. So whether you are man or woman, whatever is of interest to you, I think that learning about this is phenomenal. Even if, again, you don't have a pussy, you can still come and you can learn about the magic and the beauty of a pussy. Maybe you love a pussy. Maybe you have a pussy. And you'd like to learn a little bit more about some of the magic that's embedded in our beautiful female anatomy. So join me on Wednesday, April 15th at 12 p.m. Eastern Time, where we're going to be diving into the Yoniverse and exploring the magical and mystical power of the pussy with my good friend, Sierra Sullivan. So good to see you guys, and I'll be back with you soon. Mark your calendars also for Wednesday, April 22nd. I have a holistic nutrition coach who coaches women in nutrition for menopause. She's phenomenal. We're going to be doing a deep dive and shooting the shit around what the heck happens as we go through the menopause, post-menopausal changes, how we balance that. Why do we get fat and gain weight? Oh my gosh. That's one of the biggest issues that so many women face. It's such a struggle, but she's going to be really demystifying our bodies for us and what happens to us as we go through that, how we can balance it with diet and nutrition and also hormones. So that's going to be my deep dive for April 22nd, and that's at a different time, 12:30 Eastern Time. But in general, I'm aiming to do these deep dives with you on Wednesdays around noon. And so we'll be going once or twice a month. I'll try to give you guys a heads up before I do that. And if you have any particular topics that you think would be super interesting to shoot the shit about, let me know. Drop it in the comments right here on this video. Make sure you like this video so that I know that you're out there. And I will look at bringing other awesome people in to shoot the shit with me about things that you're interested in. So drop in the comments. Let me know. You can also join our thread. I have a thread going where you can drop in things. If you just don't want to put a public comment out, you can message me through our private thread and let me know what kind of questions you have or what topics you think would be really awesome to shoot the shit about. All right, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I'll be back here with you again soon.